Virtual Spa Resort, how it was created. In this episode, I will tell you how this name and idea came to me. At first, the word spa came, and only then the idea. This word spa surrounded me everywhere long time before the idea itself. And by the end of the year, I saw and heard literally every day from every person I met, on every corner in the street, on all photos, videos, Instagram stories, like just everywhere I saw this word spa. And the peak happened when at the end of the year on my birthday, my friends, girls, once again presented me the spa gift card. And then I seriously thought about it, what it tells me actually. Not only do I see it everywhere, but also others see me like that. By that time, everyone was associating me with this word spa. If they saw it somewhere, they started to tell, oh, you know about this spa. Tell me a little bit more about that spa. Like everyone started to talk about spa in relation to myself specifically. Yes, I really adore and always loved spa actually. And back then in early December, I even dreamed of someday creating my own spa. And I could not even think that in few months, in a slightly different format, but still my dream will come true. I just let this wish go. December was very busy then, a lot of events. We have been already preparing for the new year. And just a couple of days before the new year, an idea came to me one night in half asleep state. They say that this state is really magical, so in this like half asleep state, really great ideas can come. And I thought I can create not just a spa, but the whole spa resort. And not just a resort, but a virtual spa resort. And all night I couldn't fall asleep thinking through every detail, the whole concept, how it would look, what feelings it will bring to people. I was so inspired. I wanted to do everything as soon as possible. In 2 weeks, one morning, I got up and recorded the first track of the virtual spa resort, just in one breath. I just turned on the recorder and the necessary words flowed by themselves. Then only after listening again, I realized how magical everything turns out. Then the structure and content in my head began to form. I wrote everything down and waited for a new stream of inspiration for new recordings. In February, there were again several such magical days when all thoughts and feelings turned into beautiful recordings, and almost everything turned out to be recorded. And then in the end of March, the recording at the studio has begun, the most exciting and unexpected. I came to the studio early in the mornings before work, set everything up, listening to my recordings, got inspired of these feelings, got into spa state. I stood just in front of the microphone and with my eyes closed, I convened the whole essence from the first take. And it turned out much better than in draft recordings even. That was really surprising how magical it came to me, both the idea and also the content of it. And I finished everything exactly before our trip. We went for a vacation with our family, not just somewhere but at the spa resort by the seaside. How symbolic. And there I filmed the dance hall, which now became a separate dance concept, Spa Dance. And then in the beginning of May, I began to carefully select music for each spa recording, creating perfect harmony with the content and also choosing the melody of the right frequencies and vibrations. And only the music itself is a great value actually, not to mention the main content of the virtual spa resort. And then the editing began. It was a long process, but having all the content of the spa ready, it was just incredible. Watch how everything turns from an idea into reality. Yeah. Then another very interesting part was waiting for me, uploading everything into my new mobile app. By that time, I have already developed it. I couldn't believe how many years I dreamed of creating my own application, and I've made it happen. And on June 2022, it was the first official launch of the Virtual Spa Resort and the Julia Degray Spa app. So just in half year, I have managed to create everything from scratch, from a little spark back then around New Year, to a complete concept and the app. I can't believe how it's even possible. I think now I wouldn't be able, like in a half year, in 6 months, to create complete concept. I don't know how I was able. I was so inspired that time. I had so much energy. I just couldn't wait to start. I couldn't wait to complete it. I was like inspired at the maximum, and I really was in that spa state when I was actually doing everything with enjoyment. I was totally like relaxed in my mind. I was inspired. I had like really positive energy and really experiencing this spa state. And with this kind of state of being, I created my magical virtual spa resort.